Makakausap natin ang international relations expert na si Professor Richard Heydarian ng De La Salle University. Good morning, Prof.
Morning,
Good
Idol.
morning. Good morning, Grace. Good morning, guys.
Ayan.
So anong implikasyon ng sinasabing H-bomb testing ng North Korea, Prof?
Well, first of all, dapat i-verify pa kung talaga H-bomb yung ginamit ng North Koreans, no? Kasi mukhang yung earthquake na ginawa yung explosion sa North Korea ay 2 weeks para mag-meet doon sa criteria ng isang H-bomb. Unless yung North Korea ay gumawa ng isang boosted hybrid version ng H-bomb na mas maliit para yung earthquake na kinikreate niya ay masyadong mahina. Kasi kung titignan mo, yung earthquake na na-create ng North Korea this time, mas mahina pa siya doon sa earthquake na na-create ng North Korea nung nag-test siya ng isang thermonuclear weapon noong 2030. Pero anyways, I think it's still open kung nonetheless, ang klaro dito ay gumawa siya ng nuclear test at the very minimum. I think yung real concern doon sa international community ay kung yung North Korea ay nakadevelop ng kapasidad para gumawa ng miniaturized nuclear weapon para malagay niya sa isang warhead or ballistic missile weapon. Kasi it's one thing magkaroon ka ng H-bomb or magkaroon ka ng nuclear weapon. It's another thing na ma-miniaturize mo siya, ilagay mo siya sa ballistic missile at pwede mo siya ipadala sa ibang bansa. At mukhang hindi pa na-develop ng North Korea yung miniaturized nuclear device or H-bomb device capability. But nonetheless, of course, very provocative yung ginawa ng North Korea. At alam natin talagang yung North Korea parati nag-i-itch siya to be in the headlines. So mukhang napagod siguro ang North Korea na purong si Donald Trump lang nasa headlines. So ngayon medyo balik ulit sila sa headlines.
Professor, Prof, kasi ang North Korea talaga nagpapapansin. Taon-taon niya nagpapapansin sila
Yes.
with testing of their weapon at kung ano-ano man dahil sa mga sanctions ng ibang bansa sa kanila. Meron po bang basehan na may kakayahan sila technologically to be able to produce even a dangerous bomb that we should be worried about? And I mean, we're not just talking about nuclear weapon here, but even other mass weapons of destruction, whether it's a gas warfare.
Well, ang isang bansa na very concerned dyan ay yung South Korea, no? So, for instance, kung titignan mo yung kapasidad ng military ng South Korea, kayang-kaya ng South Korea yung North Korea. Pero ang isa sa pinakamalaking problema nila, hindi actually yung nuclear weapons ng North Korea. Ang problema nila yung chemical weapons ng North Korea. So, for instance, yung North Korea, meron siyang chemical shelled artillery. So, in an event of war, ang pwedeng gawin ng North Korea ay artillery lang niya yung Seoul at mamamatay lang maraming tao dyan sa Seoul sa artillery chemical shells ng North Korea mismo. So, unfortunately, yun yung mga weapons of mass destruction capabilities ng North Korea. But of course, yung argument ng North Korea dyan ay defensive. Lahat yung ginagawa nila na ayaw nila na ma-invade sila katulad ng Iraq, yung 2003 or yung Libya in the case of Gaddafi yung 2011. So for them defensive weapon yun. Pero alam din natin, unfortunately, yung North Korea, ginagamit niya yung mga nuclear tests, ballistic missile tests, at mga provocative action na yan para kumuha ng attention. At minsan ginagamit din niya isang leverage, yung mga military exercises na yan para mag-extract ng concessions sa South Korea at ibang bansa. So for instance, alam natin yung North Korea parati nahihirapan siya economically. At ngayon, in fact, yung relationship ng North Korea at even China, yung big brother niya at kaibigan niya, for a long time, pati yan medyo nag-deteriorate in the past few years, especially nung nag-rise to power si Kim Jong-un 3 years ago. So, ginagamit niya yung mga test na yan para kumuha ng attention at gusto niya eventually i-threaten niya yung neighbors niya para magbigay na economic concessions sa kanya. Kasi in the past, yung ginagawa ng North Korea ay humingi siya ng billions of dollars in terms of aid, in terms of investments from South Korea and other countries, or relaxation of sanctions in exchange for not conducting additional military exercises. Pero mukhang position ng Park Geun-hye government in South Korea, even position ng China at ibang bansa ay very tough. Hindi kami mag-concede sa North Korea.
Prof, bakit ganon? yung North Korea, inaamin nila na meron silang mga development, etc. Pero yung Iraq, di ba? Ilang beses na sinabi ni Saddam Hussein, wala kami niyan, pero tuloy pa rin yung pag-inspect. Walang nahanap, walang nakita.
Wala naman talaga.
Binomba pa rin ng binomba. Eh ito, inaamin na nga eh, bakit
Hindi pa kayang bombahin.
pinagbibigyan pa rin?
Oo.
Well, isang malaking difference, of course. I mean, I have to be just very crude about it. Ang Iraq ay malaking oil reserves niya. No? So, parati may ulterior motive yung ibang bansa para i-invade yung mga ganitong bansa. Same thing with Libya, napakadaming oil resources. North Korea, in exchange, in contrast, napakamahirap na bansa yan. Walang masyadong natural resources except a lot of uranium that they can use for their nuclear weapons. So, always more attractive yung mga bansa na yan. But in the case of North Korea, actually, there's a clear evidence na may nuclear weapon talaga siya. So, the first test was back in 2006, another one in 2009, another one in 2013. At yung latest indication ay this is the fourth nuclear explosion. So, ay North Korea talaga meron silang nuclear weapon. At kung titignan mo yung history, actually North Korea ang nagsishare ng ballistic missile at nuclear technology sa mga bansang katulad ng Pakistan, etc. Even perhaps Libya. And actually North Korea, kinuha niya yung nuclear technology na yan sa Soviet Union at China, kasaalay niya yung mga bansa na yan during Cold War times. But actually in recent years, very isolated ang North Korea. So even Russia at China na-criticize sila doon sa thermonuclear test or if H-bomb test ang nangyari doon sa North Korea. So very isolated sila. At nakikita mo, ginagamit talaga nung Kim Jong-un administration yung mga test na yan, mga provocative action na yan para mag-fan ng nationalist flame at home. So immediately after the announcement na gumawa sila ng supposedly an H-bomb, nagkaroon ng isang big rally at nag-express ng support ng mga tao. Kasi palpak naman talaga yung North Korean government in terms of providing basic economic goods. So ito yung way nila of getting popular support.
Prof. Richard Hidarian, sir, no? Kasi kanina napag-usapan namin na nagsimula nga ito ng na-develop ng America noong 1950s, itong H-bomb. Tapos nagkaroon ng nuclear arms race noong 70s. Tapos noong 80s, 90s, napag-usapan yung nuclear disarmament. Pero wala na ba talagang nuclear sa buong bansa? Sa buong mundo?
Well, kung titignan mo yung numbers, yung Russia at saka United States, silang pinakamaraming nuclear warheads, no? And in fact, both Russia at saka United States, meron silang miniaturized hydrogen bombs. At kung alam mo yung hydrogen bombs, alam natin na it's even hundreds of times more powerful doon sa bomb na na-drop ng US sa Nagasaki at Hiroshima nung during Second World War. So sobrang nakakatakot yan. At saka yung mga bansang katulad ng China, slowly and slowly dinevelop din nila yung nuclear weapons capability nila. So we have a lot of confirmed countries that actually make nuclear weapons, including non-kinda illicit countries like the case of India, Pakistan, even Israel. And of course, but nonetheless, nakikita mo may effort din na ma-control yung proliferation of nuclear weapons. So yung latest indication of that is yung agreement sa pagitan ng Iran at saka world powers. So mukhang yung Iran nag-agree na na magkaroon ng mga inspections dun sa nuclear facilities niya na hindi sila gagawa ng nuclear weapon in exchange for removal of sanctions. So mukhang kinokontrol na nila yung expansion ng nuclear club. Pero maraming bansa actually around the world, tinatawag sa kanila ay virtual nuclear weapon states. Katulad ng Japan, for instance. Yung Japan, wala siyang nuclear weapon technically, pero meron siya lahat ng basic facilities and technologies to develop a nuclear weapon in an event of emergency. So maraming virtual nuclear states na wala pang nuclear weapons, but they're only, technically a screwdriver away from developing one nuclear weapon. And ewan ko, debatable yan. Kasi para sa maraming tao, if yung country na may nuclear weapon siya, pwede niyang gamitin yan para magkaroon ng tinatawag na mutually assured destruction. Kasi kung may nuclear weapon ako at may nuclear weapon ka, hindi tayo magigera kasi pwede natin sirain ng isa't isa. Especially kung both of us meron din tayong tinatawag na second strike capability. So in fact, yung nuclear weapons ay naging stabilizer siya in the opinion of many people. The reason hindi naggera ng directly ang Russia at Soviet Union on one hand and US during the Cold War at until now is because pareho sila may nuclear weapons. Pero of course, yung concern dyan ay kung may mga rogue nation, may mga terrorists ay magkakaroon ng access to nuclear weapons, baka hindi na applicable sa kanila yung notion ng mutually assured destruction. Kaya nga ngayon medyo mas matindi yung nuclear non-proliferation or counter-proliferation activities ng US at kanyang aliado.
Yan, maraming salamat po, Professor Richard Heydarian ng De La Salle University. Maraming salamat po sa inyong
Dapat
oras.
pala
Be sure to come back. News 5 everywhere.